Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Thanks for joining me on another Friday live stream. I'm going to let the room populate here for a second. How's everybody doing? Hello. So, where are we? It's night in Europe. It's nighttime here too. I mean, it's what time is it? It's like 5:20, and it's pretty dark outside already. Well, thanks for staying up late for me here. I'm glad that you guys could join me here. My pants stink. Well, you should maybe consider washing them. I bought a pair of Skinny Guy ones, and wasn't skinny at all. I know the Skinny Guy. Well, you have to understand that the names of some of our jeans, like Skinny Guy, and we used to call it Super Skinny Guy, but that got changed to Super Guy. 12 years ago when we developed that fit, Skinny Guy was a skinny fit, but men's tastes have changed over the years, and what went from our skinny fit, being a skinny fit, went to, kind of a classic straight leg. So over time, men's fits evolved, and super, that really tight fit kind of came into fruition for the guys. So things changed there. Black Power Stretch forever. I've worn the Black Power Stretch for years. Very, very great fabric to wear. I have to show something. I have to show something off because we kind of made this item on a whim, and you have to show it off because this thing is too cool not to show off. Oh, if I can just put it on one-handed here. There we go. All right, I'm going to just I'm using the iPad today. See if I can prop that up real good without it falling over. That would be nice. Oh, man. Come on. Do your thing. Don't fall. No, it keeps trying to fall. It's hard to make this fit right. Look at this cool jacket we made. So basically, we took our denim banners and we chopped up a few, and we made this jacket. We saw this really cool vintage jean jacket made up of old denim banners, and I thought, man, we could do that too. So actually, Garrett, our store manager in Tatsunyoko, saw it. And he's like, we have to do this. So I told him to take a couple of banners. He gave it to our pattern maker, and she made it up right away. She thought the idea was crazy, and it is crazy. And so we made this. It's denim. Yeah, it's the dirty fade denim with the Naked and Famous denim lady. If you go on our website on tatsunyoko.com, you can buy one of these banners. They're kind of reminiscent of the vintage denim advertising banner. So we have our own version of that. So it took, I think, 3 or 4 of them to make this jacket. So I'm planning on. It's paint coated. It's like a vinyl paint. So over time, the vinyl paint will actually crack away and fade. So we're planning on making these just for Tatsunyoko. So maybe in the next couple of weeks, you'll see a pre-order thing come up. And if you are interested in a banner, not leather, but the vintage banner denim jacket. Risa, can you get a good shot of my back here? Sure. This is a medium. I just put it on one-handed, so maybe the other way. Yeah, you know what to do. Gotta adjust it a little bit.
Don't know what?
Yeah, it's gotta fix my hood.
Look at that back.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So we'll see. We might make some modifications and put some dirty fade panels in it. It's got the pockets and everything as well. But I think over time, I don't think this vinyl paint will last very long if you're wearing this jacket. It's for sure going to start to crack and fade away pretty quickly. So you can get this fade. I would imagine you could fade this jacket down pretty nicely within a year. Then you'll really start to see the denim and some of the graphics kind of really faded away. So.
Somebody says you guys should make a banner jacket out of MIJ Mango Lady logo.
Yes, we will. It could be cool to combine them.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. See, I like this. This is how ideas come to life. So, I was just excited about this jacket. I really wanted to show it off for you guys. Thanks, Risa. So that's what's coming as a special kind of, pre-order. If you want it, we'll make it kind of thing. Where can you get this? So I'll have in the next couple of weeks, I'll have a pre-order link on Tatsu and Yoko. So watch out for our social media announcements, and then I will announce the jacket. We're not going to go full production with this. The reason is, actually my pattern maker, she kind of let me know this morning that she can't actually make like a gajillion of these because she has to make each and every one at a time. So we'll probably end up just making whatever gets ordered on the website. So that'll be it. It'll be a one and done, and we will have the banner denim jacket. I think it's pretty darn cool looking. I don't know, it's fun. Because we were only talking about it last week, and I just got back from some travels this morning, came into the office, I saw it on my desk, and I'm like, oh shit, we already made the sample that fast? So, very excited for this one. So, just to let you guys know about what I've been up to and what we've been up to as a company lately. We were just in Paris. We were just in New York for our fall-winter 2020 trade show exhibition. So we were showing off some of the new jackets. When does the Chunks jacket restock start shipping out? April. So that's still scheduled for April. If it's ready early, we will ship it early. So right now on my delivery schedule, from my production schedule from the factory, it's still in April. When did the jacket get released? This didn't get released. We just had the sample made like a couple days ago on a whim, and I think it's so cool that we have to do that we have to make this available to the public, because I think there'll be enough people who want a weird piece like this one. It's definitely weird, but I think it's a cool piece because it reminds me, of course, of denim history. And if you look at some of those old denim banners, and like I said, Garrett came across this great image of a denim banner that was turned into a denim jacket. And so this is what inspired that. News about Mortal Kombat collab? Whew. What can I say? You should make the Scorpion jacket from Drive. We should. Or we can make a Scorpion jacket from Mortal Kombat. I have a pair of chestnut jeans. Still have not seen a faded pair of them. Do you have some? Did we have a faded pair of the chestnuts? I thought we did. Oh, no, we didn't, because our sample of the chestnuts, it wasn't the right color of weft. So when we sent our jeans to the wash house, it wouldn't have come out the right color anyway. So that one I don't have a wash example of. No answer is an answer. Yes. No answer is an answer. I'm going to have, in about 2 weeks, I'm going to have some big announcements about some upcoming... Oh, what the hell? I'm going to tell you guys because I love you guys. What Mortal Kombat characters would you hypothetically be making? Can you say any yet? Scorpion and Sub-Zero are obvious. Yes, they are obvious. I think Raiden would be an important one. Shang Tsung would be an important one. So, obviously... Scorpion and Sub-Zero, Liu Kang. Nothing confirmed yet, obviously. More MIJ jackets. MIJ 7 would be sick. We we'll see. The price points on the MIJ jackets are going to be up there, and we're just going to have to see if that's something that we think is going to sell at that price point. So, what I can say for now is that we've been in discussions with Warner Brothers, and in about 2 weeks, we're going to have, I think, hopefully about 2 weeks, hopefully sooner. Hey, brother, thanks for joining. We're going to have a contract and an agreement. So right now we have a handshake agreement on some properties, and we have some very, very exciting news coming your way. Warner Brothers has got an incredible world of properties. So you can imagine what we have to work with from there, and we'll see. Shao Kahn would be fun. You know what would be really fun? And this is, when it happens, if that's enough spoiler for you. Remember in Mortal Kombat 3, all the advertising around it, the combat codes? I would love to put some combat codes into the Salvage Edge. I think that would be really fun. So that's one thing, but that's not everything. There's so many things, and you'll all be very excited for them. So we were in New York. We were in Akira collab. Make it happen, please. I mean, it's definitely one of those things I think I will attempt to do over time. I don't have that on the roadmap at the moment. I try. So we were in New York City. We were in Paris. We were meeting with many of our retail partners all around the world. It was great to see them all, of course. And we met actually with a bunch of new retailers. And I'm excited to announce that we will have more distribution in the United States. Some of the pockets that we weren't currently servicing, you're going to be able to find some retail points in the coming weeks and months. So we will be updating our store finder as that happens. So if you're in one of those cities that you weren't able to shop for Naked and Famous before, hopefully you're on one of the retailers or you're close to one of the retailers that we'll soon be stocking at. So that's going to be happening. And if you are near a retailer that doesn't currently stock Naked and Famous and you are looking for that, I always say that the best way to make that happen is to speak with your local retailer and let them know that there is demand for that product. And the more that happens there, the more likely that a retailer is to respond to that, because when they know and when they feel that there's a customer base for products, they're more likely to add that. So I do get a lot of questions about where can I shop in this city, or why don't you sell to this store and that store. It's not really it's not really up to me. As a sales guy, I always like to tell people that people are less, as honest as a guy I am. At the end of the day, I'm a sales guy, and retailers hear from 100 sales guys every day. So which product is the best for them is not necessarily, maybe they're not going to listen to me because everybody is going to tell them that they have the best product for them. But when they have actual customers coming in looking for it, then they let the customers decide for them what is the best product for their retailers. I'm still sad Bethesda never got back to you on Doom. So am I. You know what I was looking at? There's a Doom collection on PS4, and I have probably every Doom collection that there ever could be, and I just keep buying them because I love Doom. I play Doom often. I have Doom on my work computer, Doom 2. I'm just a big Doom guy. But it would be fun to make a fit called the Doom Guy. One day, I hope to be able to say that. I need that jacket. And yeah, for those of you who are stopping in now, this is we took our denim banners, the vinyl painted denim banners, and we made a denim jacket. And I'm rocking it right now. And we will make this available through Tatenyoko through a pre-order system, kind of like what we did for the trunks. And that's the only way you're going to be able to get this jacket. I'm not going to make this for the production. I'm not going to make this a regular product. I think it'll be a one and done kind of thing. Any estimate on when the Sakiori denim will be released? Risa?
Yeah?
Do we know when the Sakiori denim is going to be released? Risa's checking. She's on it. You guys want to see some fall winter 20 previews? Hit the little heart button. Nobody's hitting the heart button, so I guess not. What else is going on? Spring summer 20 is
Not in the schedule,
but
I think we'll have them early March.
early March, Risa's telling me. So hopefully that's the case. Okay, I see all the heart buttons, so I guess that was a slow response. So I will go through some of that. When will my photos post on your Instagram? Yeah, a lot of people have sent me photos. I have a big library of them, and they will go out eventually. It's just that when I'm traveling, I'm in a lot of meetings all day, and then I don't have time to post online. And I generally like to post at the start of the day, because if at the end of the day, anyway, it's just weird Instagram stuff, just to make sure. It's weird because, as you know, as I'm sure you've all noticed, you don't always get the notifications when somebody on Instagram posts something. You kind of get it whenever you get it, if you even get it. So for some reason, I believe, I don't know if it's true or not, that if I post in the earlier time of day, then more people get to see it than if I post it later in the day. So once I kind of pass a certain time of day, I don't bother posting, and then I wait for the next day. And then if I get caught up in meetings and I don't end up posting, Instagram's hard. But I will get to posting all of the photos that you guys shared with me. Thanks so much for sending that stuff, by the way. It's great for me, actually, to be able to reference, because sometimes people ask me, hey, can I see some elephant toupees? And yes, I have it saved on our saved stories on our Instagram page, and you can always refer to that whenever you want. Are you guys collabing with Japanese brands in the future? We probably will. It just depends on the brand. We tend to work with brands that work with us. So, people are asking for collabs that, with products that we don't carry in our store. That probably won't happen. But if it is a product that we do carry in the store, or we plan on carrying in the store, then the answer is at some point, yes. Leopard jacket. I would like to make a leopard jacket. Probably next spring. Will the pre-order just be for the regular banner or the MIJ Mango Lady banner as well? I will do both, and I will do a mixed one. Yeah. Sneak peek. Okay, sneak peek coming. Loving the Metal Rat jeans. Glad you're enjoying them. What jacket is that? This is our vinyl banner denim jacket. We just made one sample because we thought it would be fun to make, and it turned out it looks kind of cool. So we're going to have these available for a pre-order in the next coming weeks. So watch out for our social media announcements on this one. Which of the DBZ collab was your personal favorite? Oh, I think the denim nerd in me is Vegeta. So I'm going to stick with that one. Vegeta. I like the Vegeta ones the best. I may have said something different in the past, but right now, if you're going to ask me that question, I'm going to say Vegeta. Naked and Famous is the jacket. Huh? Naked and Famous is the jacket brand. Yeah, this is one of our jackets. Why did you change the cell leather patch? Real answer? That was the original leather patch. And, it just got changed back to the original. Wearing my Vegetas right now. Love the texture on them. Greatest texture denim of the... No, I mean, is it the greatest? The trunks were fantastic. Everything in that collection was a very textured denim. You really can't go wrong with anything if you like slubby denim. That was a good. It was a hard. I guess it was. If you're going to pick one out of them, it's hard to just pick one. Even though the MIJ fabric, but made. Ever thought about MIJ fabric, but made in Canada? I mean, all of our fabric is MIJ. So, I mean, if you look at Okayama Spirit or things like that, those are things that could have easily went into the Made in Canada line. More affordable and probably will become highly sought after. It'll be a little more affordable, sure, but I think some people want, like, if there's a customer base of ours that wants that top level everything. So that's what we aim for with the MIJ collection. Okay, let's look at some of the fall stuff because a lot of people have been asking for it. And here, let's start right here because that's the one that a lot of people are going to be after. That is the new Elephant Denim. Elephant 9 Wild Blue, 20 ounces. It's a little dark in this room, so you don't really get a good sense of the tone of indigo here. Let's see if I can get it under some light, if it's any better. Yeah, it still looks a lot darker than it is, like in a bright day, like brightly lit room. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, it looks really dark. Sorry about that, but you can see that's kind of the right. Oh, man, the camera's doing some weird stuff here. Ever thought about collaborating with Unbranded? I don't know. I think Unbranded will stay unbranded. So here we go. 20 ounces, big slub, made in the same construction as our as our Elephant 5, with this kind of mid-blue, western blue. It's kind of hard to tell right now, but I'll try to get some better pictures later on, and you'll see that it's a little bit of a lighter shade of dark indigo. I'll compare it to the Okayama Spirits, which are right here. So a lot of people have been asking about these, Okayama Spirit 4. That's actually a very good comparison of the two. You can see just how much lighter the Elephant Denim is compared to the Okayama Spirit. This is your classic dark indigo, and this is your western, we call it Wild West Wild Blue. And this is the Okayama Spirit 4. And for those of you who are, I did mention that this is a sanforized version of the Okayama Spirit. Some people are worried about, losing that texture. You have nothing to worry about. Look at how textured that denim is. Very, very slubby, very, very streaky. Even though it's sanforized, the only thing you're losing out on here is that shrinkage. So now you don't have to worry about that shrinkage because you still get that fine texture, that very, very streaky, slubby look in a sanforized denim. Even compared to the Elephant 5, which is a very slubby denim, you can see just how streaky it is here. Look at the streakiness comparison here with the Okayama Spirit 4. Much, much more streaky, much, much more slubby. It's a much more textured denim. Even though this is a very textured denim, don't get me wrong. You've got a lot of texture coming in for fall, winter 20. That's right. Big slub for winter 2020. You sound like a penis. Okay, I don't know what a penis sounds like, but I guess and that's what I sound like. So I don't know, is that a compliment? Is it? I hope it is. Next, I haven't shown this one off yet, and I think you guys are going to like this one a lot. Weird guy, fit for life. I love you, though. Well, thank you very much. Slub denim seems to be all the trend at the moment. People want more than what they can find. And you know what? Let me hit that. Hey, Mom, how's it going? Let me answer that because yes, and I think the reason why is because you can't go to the mall and buy a slubby denim. It doesn't exist. You're not going to find it. It's us like denim makers that are providing you with that texture, something that you're not going to be able to find anywhere else. And of course, when a beautiful slubby denim fades, you get so much more to that fabric than anything else. Let's just take a look at the wall here. Here we have the King of Slub. Look at that fabric. Look at the amount of detail that you're getting in here. The high, lows are really, really beautiful. You get that streakiness throughout the fabric. That looks very, very special. Even here with the vulgar selvage, this is called a short slub denim, where you can see, a lot of streakiness throughout, but not crazy streaky like the Okayama Spirit, but you get a lot of this cross hatching. It looks quite nice, quite beautiful once it's faded out. You can even see it here. Slub is very desirable. This one's a little bit flatter here with the Blanca denim. But, you compare that blanket denim right next to that Okayama Spirit, and of course they both fade quite beautifully, but you get a lot more texture, and there's a lot more going on in that slubby denim, which is why I personally believe it to be more desirable. Is it better? I mean, it's up to you. This is the left-hand twill, not particularly slubby at all. More of a classic toned denim, and then over here with the vulgar, which is a little, again, it's a short slub denim. It's a little bit streaky, and you can see the differences between them there. Yeah, we recently cleaned up the wall, so it's a lot more approachable now. And as you can see, it's filling up again. I just need a little bit more to round out the bottom there. So we'll be looking for some jeans out there from the community. Pretty distressed denim should be illegal. We work for these fades, and I don't think they should be illegal. I mean, to each their own. If not everybody wants to fade their jeans to destruction. And I think it would be kind of a boring world if everyone was forced to wear only one thing or one kind of thing. So, to each their own. If you like a pre-faded jean, cool. But personally, I like the way my jeans look when I've faded them. Not everybody has 2 or 3 years to devote to a pair of jeans. I wish they did, because our sales would increase significantly. But, I think that's up to us in terms of educating the customer. I always like to say, educate, don't legislate. If you really want your point to come across, let people decide for it on their own. And, you need to educate people in order to do that. Profit of NEP or Profit of NEP MIJ. Yeah, what would be the next one? I'm not sure. Actually, maybe what we'll do is the Black Lord of Nep or the Dark Lord of Nep, and have an evil version of the Lord of Nep, like Count Dracula, the Dark Lord. Would you ever make another black power stretch denim? Another black power stretch denim? I mean, a black one? Duke of Nep. We do a lot of black denim in general. Would we ever make another black power stretch? We do indigo power stretch, which is the same fabric. I don't know. We'd probably do another color. I don't know if we do another black. Agree. Leg open a bit narrower would be great. Yes. Maybe. I mean, I think there is room for us to add a new cut or two. Any high rise cut? Yeah, the easy guys are high rise. Our higher rise fit. Can I see the elephant again, please? Yeah, sure. Let's take a look, and then I'm going to show you the Huntsman selvage. So this is the Elephant 9 Wild Blue. It's like more of a Western toned denim. Then over here, the Okayama Spirit 4, 16-ounce big slub denim, samphorized this time. But you can see, even though it's samphorized, it is still a streaky, slubby beast. And then the new Huntsman denim and Huntsman selvage, and I really, really like this fabric. This jacket, I'm going to get to it in just a second again. So this is the Huntsman denim. As you can see, it's a very earthy, warm-toned denim, and that's because the inside is a brown, yellow, or look at the melange. Look at the colors you see in here: yellow and orange and brown. It's all mixed with 12% merino wool. So very, very soft on the inside. It's a long staple wool, so it's not going to be itchy. It's going to keep you warm in this 11.5-ounce denim. So it's a lighter weight, keeps you warm with this great earthy, warm tone and slightly neppy along the front face of the fabric as well. So it's a very, very beautiful fabric. I'm a big fan of this one. I think this will be the next one I wear once I'm done with the jeans I'm wearing right now, and that clean white line selvage ID. So all white, and just a very, very beautiful weft interior that really starts to show, that really shows throughout the fabric itself. So I'm very excited for this one. This is the Huntsman denim. I don't think I've showed this online at all anymore. You cut off the Cliff's Booth jeans once upon a time in Hollywood a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I would like to do that. Like you're saying right here, a mild boot cut. Not, our groovy guy might be a little too groovy for some. I will work on doing something like that. What jeans am I rocking? Well, I'm rocking the Easy Guy in the True Grit denim. This is a fabric that's going to be coming out for spring, summer 20. Sorry, the mirror's a little bit dirty. You can see they're fading along quite nicely. I've been wearing these since the summer. In the sun, they're a lot more noticeable, but it's a little bit dark in here, and the lights and whatever. And then, of course, I'm wearing this new jacket that we just developed. We developed the fit a long time ago, but we made a jacket out of our denim banners. So if you've ever been online on our website, you notice that we do sell this great vinyl painted denim banner on, it's printed on selvage. My shoes are Yucatens. These are the Main Guide Lows. I really like these, very comfortable boots. Do I wash my jeans? I do wash my jeans. Usually I wait about 3 or 4 months before I do my first wash, and then after that, I don't know, every couple of weeks, maybe every 5 or 6 weeks they get a wash, depending on how dirty they are. That's that. As for the jacket, we will make this jacket available for, it'll be a pre-order thing that we do on Tate and Yoko only. I'm not going to make this part of any collection. I just want to make a few of them. I just thought it was cool. Garrett, our store manager at Tate and Yoko, showed me a great photo of a vintage jean jacket that was made out of one of those old denim advertisements. And we do make our own version of that, and they're available on the website if you're interested. And I thought, we should do that too. That would be cool. So we took a couple of the banners. We showed the pattern maker, the photo of the inspiration. And so we made our own. And so we have this vinyl coated. It's painted on top of the Dirty Fade selvage. So you've got the Dirty Fade selvage with the Naked and Famous denim vinyl logo, vinyl painted on top. So over time, this will fade and crack away and start to reveal that denim underneath. And I think it's going to make a really, really cool faded jacket once it's totally faded, or a very loud jacket as you wear it, kind of fresh and new. Any new green? I'm assuming green weft denim. Nothing green weft. We have something called the blackened steel duck canvas, which is right here. So it's like if you remember the Hunter selvage, it's kind of a color like that, where it's like grayish, greenish, blackish tone. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what this color is, but it's a non-indigo, it's an indigo alternative for the fall, a great fall color, although it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly what color it is, but they do look quite nice, and we've had a great response from our wholesale partners, our retail partners for the fall. So you can expect to see these throughout many retailers in the fall. Guys, if your jeans are dirty, just wash them. That is my suggestion. Only wash my jeans when they start to smell or if they get huge stains on them. That's okay too. When they start to smell is usually a good time to wash them. Didn't wash my jeans Kuma jeans for 9 months. That's okay too. MIJ 7 preview, MIJ 8 preview, sure, no problem. Give me a second. Let me just put some of this stuff away, clean up my table, and I will show you guys some of the new stuff. I'm only working one-handed here, so bear with me. Still getting over that cold. Still coughing a little bit, but feeling much better than a few weeks ago. Okay. Oh, and then I'll have to show you the tatami denim, because we had a lot of great responses from that one. Any new groovy guys for the fall? No. No strong guys either. I might do a for the alternative fits, like stack guy, groovy guy, and strong guy. I might do a pre-order thing on the website where it's like, okay, if you want this in stack guy, we'll make it, but we're only going to make what gets ordered. So instead of going for the full production of them. Okay, let's start off with the MIJ. It's 6 and 7, right? Let me double check. I don't know my numbers anymore. I'm forgetting everything. My brain is old. Yeah, 7 and 8. Two MIJs this fall. So, yeah. Let's start with MIJ 7. Somebody was asking for black. And while these look black, they are not black. Let me demonstrate. I don't know if it's going to work with this, but it might. I'm going to need real paper, not tissue paper. Hold on a second, guys. Well, whatever. Oh, I eat a lot of oranges. Try to stay up on the citrus. Okay, so black. Blue. So this is the darkest indigo you'll ever find. It's a little bit of black added to this dye, but it makes a very, very, very dark indigo, and it will dye. It will fade to a blue color over time. As you can see, very slubby, a lot of texture here, and a little bit hairy at the same time. And of course, with all of our MIJ jeans, you do get that MIJ embroidery. Another thing to note for final production, we're going to change this stitching to black, so it'll look tonal, and then it will become contrast stitching over time. We've got the sheepskin leather patch, very, very beautiful quality leather patch, I have to say. We have the raised belt loops, the real copper hardware. So this is, it's not over dyed. This is real copper, so will oxidize over time. You've got the Peekaboo Selvage ID with hidden Selvage ID on the inside, the woven label on the inside of the waistband as well. You've got the hidden rivets, and another thing that a lot of people forget to mention, and sometimes even I do, is the selvage fly. So even our fly is a selvage. Damn, that leather and black embroidery sounds cool. Yeah, I mean, I think it'll look even nicer. I mean, it is blue here, but you will notice it will be more tonal with the final production. And we have the black iron buttons, so these will rust over time quite nicely. And you can see it says Naked and Famous in Japanese, and then it has a little tiny maple leaf, a Japanese maple leaf in the center of the button there. My Japanese denim sneakers for Tatsuya and Yoko are starting to fade. Oh, that's great. So this is our new denim for the MIJ7, and this you can expect it in the same kind of price range as our typical MIJ jeans, and then welcome to Overkill. This is perhaps the most laborious denim ever produced. This is Tokushima hand-dyed natural indigo denim. This is the second time we're doing it, but this time it's heavier, it's slubbier, 16 ounces. This is just an incredibly beautiful denim. A little bit of background behind this, just in case you don't know what I'm talking about. So, Tokushima Prefecture in Japan is known for its indigo dyeing tradition, and this is hand-dyed indigo. But it's not just regular hand-dyed indigo. This is Japanese-grown hand-dyed indigo. So typically, indigo used for the dye process, when it's pure indigo, that is, indigo that comes from the plant, the indigo comes from Pakistan, comes from India, comes from China. But this gene, the indigo, is grown in Japan. So it takes time to grow that, and then about a year to ferment and process the dyes for this. And then all of the yarn for the warp is dyed by hand, wrung out by hand, re-dyed by hand. And it's, of course, a very heavy, slubby yarn. and then slow woven on shuttle looms. You can see just how irregular the weave is on this one. So we get a very, very crazy texture all throughout this fabric. And, you know, special, I mean, I think what makes this denim extra special is its rarity. You very rarely see Tokushima hand-dyed indigo products available. And the reason for it is that there are very, very few people who do the hand dyeing. In fact, the person who's done it for us, you know, when we were talking to the mill about making this fabric, they said that the person who runs the dye house is pretty close to retirement, and if you want it, order it now. Get this fabric now because it may not be available down the line. So, you know, we ordered what we could. We're going to make about 120 pairs for the world, and they will come just like last time. They're going to come in a very nice box, a beautiful presentation. So it will have a pine box that they're going to go into, and hella expensive is right. These are going to retail for $880. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, anytime you see any production like this, that's the price to expect. But it is a very, very rare denim. It is one of the most laboriously made jeans you could ever imagine. And this may be the last time you can get something like this. But it is certainly going to be a very unique and rare denim. And of course, unlike the last time, they are going to be made in Japan, so you're going to expect all of our MIJ details, like the raised belt loops, the copper rivets, the iron buttons for production. These are all going to be our silver iron buttons, like you found on some of the previous MIJ models. You have the hidden rivets on the inside that you don't see on the outside. That's pretty neat, huh? And then you have, of course, like I was showing off before, the Peekaboo Selvage ID, the hidden selvage on the inside. Will Blue Owl carry these? Probably. We got to see Jay out in Paris. I think he was impressed with these, so I have a feeling that he's going to be stocking a few of these. Are there shops in California? Yes. If you're in Los Angeles, you can check out American Rag, but we do have a lot of retailers throughout California. You can check out Maple Street Denim if you're out in Oakland, or check out our store locator and to find the retailer near you. Check out that. We call it a micro busted out seam. Usually when you do that out seam, it's going to be a little bit wider. We like to do it nice and tight on our MIJ series, and you can see that nice pink selvage edge ID. It's very nice, very, very retro looking. Cultism will probably have these too. Off topic, but any plans for any red core denim? Yes, I mean, we'll probably do the red core again at some point. I just don't have it on my to-do schedule right now. And on the back, of course, you have your maple leaf embroidery. For production, this will be, this is the sheepskin leather patch, but we're planning on using an indigo dyed cordovan. We've got some of it here. I can show it to you right now. But we'll probably do a lighter shade. This is quite dark, and I think a little bit lighter shade of leather is going to be nice. And just interestingly enough, just so you guys can see, this is what a full piece of shell cordovan looks like. That's it. It's a very, very small piece of leather, as you can see. And that's what we're cutting our leather patches out of. I think we can get something like 15. Let me check. Let me see. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, maybe 15 to 16 leather patches out of each one of these. And this is, as far as I know, some of the most expensive leather in the world. But it does look incredible. The shine and luster on this leather is fantastic. It can handle just about anything, and we're going to go all out, like I said, with this denim. Not only are we using the most expensive and most beautiful denim fabric, we're going to pair it up with the most expensive and most beautiful leather we can find, and then we will have it available in this great looking pine box. This is the original box that we shipped the Tokushima jeans that we did last time in. And let me see if I can get it up over here. So what's really cool about this box is that there's no nails. It's a jointed box. So no nails in there. And then the top will slide down. We'll have the MIJ logo for the top here, and it'll slide down nicely like this. If I can only do this one-handed. Hold on a second, guys. I just need I need a stand. That's gonna fall over. You gonna help me out, Garrett? You gonna be my cameraman?
Yes,
so, hey guys. So, yeah. So yeah, the jointed box opens up nicely like that, and inside you'll have the jeans. So this was the original Tokushima hand-dyed denim that we did, well, I think it was about 5 years ago. Actually, it might be nice to compare the two. You can see them here. Had to contrast this. Very, very streaky denim. Very, very beautiful. And you can compare it here to the new MIJ version, which is the Tempe treated. So these will be pre-shrunk. You're not going to have to worry about the shrinkage on these. And I think at $880, you don't really want to guess around with what size you need to buy. So you're going to be able to buy these day one. Just check the measurement guide, and you'll get the right fit the first time. And 120 pairs made of these. I don't remember how many of these we made. It wasn't much. It might have been 15 or 20 pairs of these. And these were, I believe, $777 when these came out 5 years ago. So a little bit of inflation, but also MIJ. So you're paying a little bit more for that as well. So that's going to be coming out in the fall. We've got 2 MIJ jeans in the fall to look forward to. And that's on top of some of the other things that I haven't shown you yet, and the collaboration projects, which I'm just waiting for the agreements to come through. And once they do, very, very shortly, I will announce them and let you know, because we do have some very special projects coming your way that I think you're all going to be very, very excited for. And it's kind of weird having a camera now, cameraman, because I'm used to looking and reading at the screens. Are there any comments flowing through?
Oh yeah. Jointed like those sake cups. Naked feeling
Yeah,
the best.
exactly. I want that jacket. Yeah. So for those of you checking in now, this is a new denim jacket that we just sampled. I just got back from New York yesterday, and this jacket was waiting on my desk. Garrett, the store manager, our cameraman right now, Tatsuya and Yoko, while I was away, he sent me this photo of a jean jacket that was made from old denim advertisement banners. And if you don't know too much about them, do a quick Google search and you'll see these great banners. They're usually like vinyl painted or painted in some way for all the heritage jeans brands. And we make our own version, and it's available on Tatsuya and Yoko, so you can go and buy the banner. It's printed on Selvage Denim, but we thought, man, it'd be really cool to do our own version of that jean jacket. So Garrett put together a couple of the banners and gave it to our pattern maker, and she whipped one up right away. She was excited to make one, and I think they make a pretty cool jacket, and especially over time, when the vinyl starts to break down and the paint starts to fade away and you get to that denim layer, I think it's going to look pretty cool. Or if you want a really, really loud jacket, I mean, it's pretty cool on its own right now. So I'm going to make these available through Tatsuya and Yoko through a pre-order system. So watch out for our social media posts there. I'm going to announce it. I still haven't figured out pricing on this yet. It'll be a little bit more expensive than our typical denim jacket. So we'll do this version. I'm thinking that we'll probably add a few more like regular denim panels to this jacket, just because it gets really beige. There's a lot of beige in this jacket, and that's because our Tragic Blonde logo takes up a large amount of that denim banner. So I think if we broke it up a little bit with some denim panels, it might look maybe even nicer. Or, I mean, do you guys like it like this? You guys let me know. And then we'll do an MIJ version of this jacket because we do have the MIJ banners. Those are they on the website now?
Yeah.
They are on the website now, so we'll do that. And
Oh, the MIJs? I don't know. These ones definitely.
these ones are. I know the MIJ banners are here. Oh, sorry. The MIJ banners are coming next week, so we'll be able to do an MIJ logo version of this jacket, and then maybe we can do something crazy and mix the two. So there may be more than one option of this jacket available. So that'll be a small little project coming soon.
What's the weight of the MIJ 7s?
They're both 16 ounces.
Okay. Vulgar Selvage 2.0 is the same fabric of the original?
Yes, it's the same fabric as the original, except it's going to say fuck yeah and hell no. So that's coming soon. On the sample, it says fuck yeah, hell no, fuck no. I don't know what I just said there. But it says everything, but we're just going to condense it down to hell yeah and fuck no. And of course, all these are going to be randomly placed, but you can roll up the cuff and show that off each time. So we will adjust the text on the selvage edge for final production. And we're also doing it with a pull-up leather patch this time instead of the pig leather patch on the original ones. And you can see the fading difference between the original and the vulgar too. So that's what a brand new pair is going to look like, and that's what I think those are about 8 months worn in, what that looks like. So the guy who wears these is an absolute beast. He can destroy any jeans. So I don't think that is typical of most people, but that's what this jean can turn into with a little bit of TLC. So, yeah.
Does the Black Cobra stretch fade?
Yeah, but black denim doesn't fade that much. So you can fade it. It's going to fade a little bit more gray, but don't expect it to be as high a contrast as, say, the trunks denim. And the trunks denim fades with a little bit more contrast because of the slubbiness. So because there's more like vertical texture to that fabric, you get a little bit more high-low because it's not fading as evenly.
Will there be a black denim chore jacket?
Black denim chore jacket. There will be eventually, but there isn't in this collection. There is a black canvas chore coat. It's in the Dobby, and we have it in the canvas. So 2 black options, though this one's a little bit more charcoal than it is black. But we do have the black Dobby canvas and then the black canvas. I also wanted to show everybody the new tatami denim. So check that out. You might want to get a close-up on that. So I call it denim, but it's not really denim. It's tatami mats. And for those people who don't know what a tatami mat is, tatami mats are traditional Japanese floor mats. They're usually made with like a straw-like material, but instead we made it with an indigo dyed cotton. So if you can see up close, you can see the separation here, but you can also see how the yarns will separate themselves. And over time, these strands will fade. These strands will also break. So you're going to get a very like whiskery denim over time that fades like crazy. And they certainly will look really, really weird, which is why I like them, because this is one weird, strange, out there fabric, and you certainly wouldn't expect a pair of jeans to be made out of this, but we are crazy people, and of course we're going to push the limits and make some very out there things. So for those of you who like out there, unusual, very, even in terms technical fabrics, this is one to get, and it has that great suede leather patch on there as well. And it does come in denim jacket land, which I think might be the more wearable version. Of course, if you're really out there, that's a great option for you, but this can pair up with a pair of jeans, no problem, and you're just going to have a very out there fabric.
Stretch selvage with blueberry dye weft. Could be awesome.
Could be awesome. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like the Ryu jeans that we did with the Street Fighter collection with the slightly blue weft. I do like that. You know, blue on blue is there's nothing wrong with that.
Can we see the Sakiyori kimono?
Yeah, let me pull it out. It's probably in the back somewhere. What happened to my wrap? Oh, that's not very nice. They messed up my back room.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So this new Sakiori denim. So again, if you like those weird and out there denims, this is one for you. So this is not, again, it's not really denim, but it's fabric made from denim. So you can see all these individual strands here are a piece of denim that's been kind of twisted and then bonded together with all these bonding lines here. So you can see that all the way through on the inside. And it will create a very, very crazy denim. As you wear and wash this down, the edges are going to start to fray as well, and you're going to get a real kind of crusty looking fabric over time, but I think it's going to fade quite beautifully. And you're going to have parts that are going to turn, and this garment is going to be a never-ending evolution of fun. Never-ending, what did I say?
Never-ending evolution of fun.
Never-ending evolution of fun. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but this jacket will constantly evolve and change with time, and I think that's what makes it so very special. And of course, that it's denim made from denim. That's pretty cool.
Let's see what else. 11 ounce. Someone said 11 ounce question mark.
11 ounce question mark. I don't know what they mean. Okay. The kimono shirts are more fitted or more roomy. I think they're a little bit on the roomier side of things. It depends on how big you are, of course. I'm not particularly a big guy, but I can usually fit a hoodie under. Like when I wear them, I usually wear them. Not usually, but sometimes I wear them with a hoodie underneath, and it works just fine. I mean, you can see right now, hoodie underneath, size medium. I'm wearing a medium hoodie. Medium t-shirt underneath that. So, yeah, no problem. I like to wear it more as a jacket than anything else. So that's that.
Will there be any fall winter 20 overcoats?
Overcoats. No, for ladies, yes. Not for the men. So we've got the Melton, 100% cotton Melton jackets for the ladies. It comes in these great colors here. You can see the camel and the charcoal, and there's a denim version here as well. We used to do something very similar in the past, but this is a more updated one, and all the ladies here at the office are going crazy for these. And I'm really looking forward to launching these. This Melton is fantastic. We have it available in men's in the work shirt. It's a super heavyweight, beefy Melton. And it's 100% cotton, which is something you don't typically see in a Melton. And this army green color is really nice. There's a lot of character in it. You can see a lot of different colors in there. And then you've got those heavyweight metal buttons to top them off.
All right, can we see the Hanami selvage and sashiko chore coat?
I'll show you the Sashiko short coat. The Hanami, I don't have to show you really because I have the sample and the sample isn't the right color. So if I show you, I'm really just showing you something that doesn't exist for like retail. But the production is coming in soon, and as soon as it comes in, I'll have the photos updated on the website so you can actually see it.
You have 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Oh shoot! Okay, so this is the new chore coat, Sashiko. I really like this jacket. You might have seen me wearing it at when I did some posts from the trade show floor and last week's live stream. So check that out. A lot of great texture. This is coming out in the fall, and it's our new chore coat fit, which I really like. If you see some of the samples with 2 buttons, they will not have 2 buttons for production. We're just going to change that down to 1. And since we are wrapping up, we got 1 minute to go. They're going to cut us off automatically. I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. Thanks again so much for tuning in. Say thank you to Garrett, our very special, incredible cameraman. You see him on Tate and Yoko all the time. So be sure to follow Tate and Yoko on Instagram. You're going to see more of Garrett there. He does a lot of great reviews of all the new products that are coming out. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream. I guess that's it for now. So if you're watching this on YouTube, this is the replay. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I need to get to 10,000 followers, so help me get there. I'll see you guys next week.